Hi! You know I am musical theater trained, but what are my favorite musicals? Well, I am here to tell you that, so welcome to the Acting Edit!
And action! It's a wrap.
First off, a little disclaimer. I am only going to talk about musicals that I have seen on stage. So the fact that I am not mentioning Les Miserables or The Last 5 Years or Mean Girls, which I'm obsessed with soundtrack-wise, or something like that, it's pure and simply because I have not seen it on stage. Also, because I didn't want to give like a top 10 kind of thing, I just wrote 10 of my favorite ones in little papers, put them here, and now I'm going to draw them randomly. And to start off, we have Wicked, the Stephen Schwartz musical. I'm not like a crazy Wicked fan. One other very unpopular thing about Wicked and me is that for a long time, I hated Defying Gravity. I know, it seemed to me like an excuse for people to just yell it out, and that is because I had never watched it properly sang and in the context of the musical. To me, it makes all sense and it's a wonderful moment in the actual show. But as a standalone music, I don't think anyone should really sing it unless you are playing Elphaba. Next off, Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid was the first movie I ever saw in the cinema. I know it wasn't a big success when it comes down to Disney musicals, but I loved it. I love the fact that those songs were being sang live. I love the choreography with the roller skate. Everything was really cool. And I still, to this day, wish that I could play, well, not only the Little Mermaid Ariel herself, but yeah, one of the bad guys. The eels and Ursula, everyone is amazing! Next! Lion King. Yes, another Disney. Lion King is my favorite Disney movie, and I had never seen it on stage. Oh God, the emotions, the music, the stage, everything is so good. And it brought me back to when I watched it every single day as a kid and as a teen. Next off, woohoo! Oh, come on, get out! Oh, I wish this one was the last one. Avenue Q. Avenue Q, if I was doing this as a top, would be my first one. It is my favorite musical ever. It is the role I would like one day to play. Kate Monster and Lucy the Slut. I feel like that musical does everything that I like in a feel-good musical. It just makes you think, but at the same time just makes you laugh and gives you a really good time, and there are so many great songs. Robert Lopez was completely and utterly inspired. It was the first musical I've ever seen on stage, like properly. It was love at first song. It literally is my favorite musical ever! Right, next. It's gonna be hard to top up that one. I mean, it's impossible to top up that one for me, but yeah, let's see what is next. Next is a little bit of Mr. Bob Fosse, Chicago. I saw it 2009 on Broadway, and it did not disappoint. The choreography, the songs, I had seen the movie before, but the fact that I could see it on stage as it was meant to be, I have no words. It's amazing. Next one. This is my current obsession, and it is Eugenius. Yes, you heard it. I sang songs from it. I have seen it the beginning of the year at the Other Palace. I am going to see it again because they are coming back September through October. They started out as just a little concert in 2016, and then the creative team never lost hope that it would be a cult musical, and it is becoming a cult musical. The songs are amazing. It's all very 80s and catchy, and and superhero-like and very completely out there if you go and see it. I don't want to give any spoilers to any of the musicals, but the ending is crazy. I can't help getting out of there. Go Eugene, yes, go Eugene, come on. It ticks all the boxes. Next. Oh. Okay. You had to have a little bit of Sondheim. Into the Woods. It was just, the songs are so good. And every time you watch it and every time you listen to the songs and you read about it, you find new little bits that you missed out before. No matter how many times you see it, you always come out with new information and with new feelings about that information. And it's just Sondheim at his best. Next, we have 3 left, and this one is Book of Mormon. I think you're seeing a little pattern here with like feel-good comedic musicals. I love it. I think when you are able to make fun without being mean, it's so well written. It's just slick. Again, Robert Lopez is just a genius, and he knows what he's doing. And Book of Mormon is just another example of what a great team of creatives can do. And the people on stage, oh my God! I think I just lost it a little bit. And next, this is Miss Saigon. Yes, it is a classic. Yes, I cried. I don't remember crying that much. With Miss Saigon, is really good to give another disclaimer. These musicals are in my top 10 because they made me feel something, and I still remember that feeling no matter how many years have gone by. And with Miss Saigon, I am not gonna sing those songs. I am probably never gonna be cast in it, but the way it made me feel while I was watching it is, to me, reason enough to be in my top 10. And lastly, but not least, in the littlest is Once. Once. Do you remember what I said about Avenue Q being my number 1? This is my number 2. Once as everything that I love about musical theater. The reason the songs are there is just because there is no other way to explain what you're feeling, and you just have to sing about it. And it is the most amazing love story. The characters have such beautiful arches, and there is no choreography. And still, you are completely in the moment, and oh my God, the Irish accent. I love it. I would love to play the girl, and all I have to do is learn a couple of musics and my piano. So there you go, my top 10. What do you think of it? Did you watch all of them? What do you think about them? Let me know in the comments down below, and share with your friends, and give me your tips, and tell me other musicals that I should have on my list, definitely. And why not make a little bit of happiness in this glorious sunny day and subscribing to my channel. Hit the bell button as well, and you will be notified of all the other amazing videos that I will be putting up every week. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and I will see you later. Bye! Ooh, this is hot. Hot, hot, hot. La 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 la. Ooh.